So this is generally how it happens, that a person starts off slow, but as they start using more and more, there will be consequences in their life. I would say most people, this is what happens. It's very few people out there that can moderate their use to the point where they can keep it under control to the point where it doesn't affect their lifestyle. For the most part, it's a safe general rule of thumb that people tend to use more and more. This is the nature of the beast, because most drugs of abuse have the ability for developing tolerance. So this is when a person needs the person needs more and more of the drug to achieve the same effect. To feel the high, they need more and more. And so as they feed themselves more and more of the drug of choice, this has a negative consequence, and this is going to result in dependency. So if they stop taking the drug of choice, they're going to go through withdrawal. They're now dependent or a slave to the drug of choice. This culminates in a lot of lifestyle changes. So not only will there be cycling use and cessation for them, like they could stop and then they would restart. As I said, there'd be effects on their lifestyle, but the general end point for most people is they end up isolating themselves. They end up losing their friendships, losing close companionships, relationships start breaking down, work has already started breaking down, or school's already started breaking down. They lose interest in things that they once enjoyed, things like recreation and entertainment. They just become a shadow of themselves. They might be present physically, but they're mentally absent. I think these are the best examples I can give of what happens during an escalating and spiraling addiction that falls out of control. Finally, in the end stages, it's quite clear what some drugs do over the lifestyle. A person becomes isolated, depending on the drug of choice. With crystal meth, we've also seen people young people who lose their teeth, for example, with meth mouth. That's one example there. The weight loss would be another. Complete irritability, loss of interest in just about everything but their drug of choice. With the opioids, they tend to lose a lot of weight, have very rough skin and leathery-like skin. They look gaunt, complete weight loss, and this can be also, another thing to point out is with the lifestyle changes, that when the person is cycling between use and abstinence, they're going to go from periods of joy and euphoria, feeling well and calm, and they're happy, their normal happy selves, and this would be followed quickly by, when they're withdrawing, by irritability. So you would see this moodiness developing in a person, and irritability. Those are telltale signs of a developing and worsening addiction. So to summarize, there are many different lifestyle changes that can occur with somebody who is going along the spectrum of substance abuse. And it can start off as a very subtle thing, but it can affect their performance. This can affect their relationships with other people. They tend to be isolated. And finally, there could be the physical syndrome of weight loss, psychological changes as well, like schizophrenia, for example. These are things that can occur further down the road.